not sure if this is...
Good morning, can I help you?
Hi. Alright, thank you. Yeah. Alright. Welcome back. Wow, now you probably can't even see me. You turn on all these lights. Now you probably see me. Alright. So, packed up for the flea market last night. Yesterday, it ended up raining and non-stop for about 6 to 7 hours straight. Overnight, it absolutely poured. And right now, it looks like we have showers going on. And I don't remember the last time I kind of went up there when it was raining, but I'm not sure if I made the right decision. Because we all know how the rain affects anything outdoors. I don't know if anyone's even going to be up there. And if I can do it over, I think I probably wouldn't have set up. You might even be able to hear the raindrops falling off the gutter. Oh, down there. Can't see that. Anyway, let's try and make it a fun one and try and make the best of today. I got my rain jacket on. We'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. I do have my iced coffee though. That's a good start to the day. Let's get into it.
No, that's gift. They need it.
I know you want the other one. All right. Stuff's always tough. $2.
You sold these already?
No. There's oils in here. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Longbows. All right. This is somebody's?
No.
Okay.
You need the box?
What's that?
You need the box?
No. I'm gonna take this box, so.
Okay, yeah.
Unless you want it back, I'll bring it right back to you.
No, I don't want that.
Okay. Yeah. You got the tools, the oil, the gas can.
$10.
No problem.
Thank you. All right, it's the calm after the storm. It's the last couple boxes I got in here. I got one over there, 2 over here, and that's it. I don't know if you want another box or not.
Huh?
Do you want another box or?
No, I'm good.
All right. Where the heck did this come from? I don't know if this is probably the one that I need this. There is somewhere up here. I'm supposed to be meeting basketball guy for basketball stuff. Yeah. So calm after the storm. Don't know if anyone's gonna buy this. A lot of stuff that I bring up here, I'm like, if no one wants it, then I'll just throw it out. Like just random air hose. I don't know if this is air hose. That's what I think. Yeah, it looks like an air hose. Doesn't have a chuck on it. I had another piece right over here. I don't know if that's someone's stuff. Oh. Not a whole lot. I always make the mistake of forgetting to bring more, because what I kind of do is, like, I had 5 or 6 boxes of linen today, and someone literally bought all 6 boxes, and I was like, well, I left probably 10 or 15 at home, because I was like, if I bring 15 or 20 boxes of linens, that might be too much, not realizing someone's going to probably buy all of them in one shot. Sometimes I forget I'm the bulk guy. Same with tools. I had a guy who bought all my tools this morning. The trick with a lot of this stuff is mix it in with other stuff, so like tools. I try to bring those back every single week, except for like screwdrivers, but like any sort of wrench or odd tool, I just add more to it.
If you see my earrings, let me know. I know it's not gonna, nobody will return it.
Yeah. I'll let you know. What do they look like? I don't think these are gonna sell, but they're wax candles and they're starting to melt, and I don't want to get it all over everything else. Especially on this paper stuff that's down here. Candles are really tough sales, but you really don't want to ruin your other stuff over something that may or may not sell. That's not going to be fun.
Watching the other night, about 2 nights ago.
Yeah. For those people asking, Box Truck, his kids are setting up. They've been setting up recently. They're older now, Orange Slices and EJ. EJ actually drives. I don't know if Orange Slices drives. But how times have changed. Kind of an interesting crowd here. So normal vendors are here. This side area usually is packed with not only cars but vendors. But in terms of the people who are set up right in front of the camera, these people are all people that are here every week. People that sit up next to me usually are against those tree line. So theoretically, if they weren't there near on the tree line, this whole row would be empty besides 3 vendors out of maybe 30 spots, which is very interesting. I should go over and see what Orange Slices and EJ are up to. People have asked about them, so I'm going to try to get a little glimpse of them on camera. But yeah, they got older. EJ, he I think is like 18 or 19, and then Orange Slices is I think 16 now, so he's going to get his driver's license soon. And it's kind of crazy because when I started, he was I think like 11 or 12. So crazy. I know, like, those years of your life from like 11 to 19 go really, really quick, and those are like the biggest years of your life that you change the most. After that, man, it's like the same. You're like 25 to 30. I mean, you're kind of the same person. 30 to 35, you're the same person. 40 to 50, same person. You know, it's just crazy how 4 or 5 years during your teenage years are just like so different. Did bring a bunch of cat stuff. Almost all of it has sold. Also the clown stuff. Which is definitely a good thing. Surprised that the whole bin didn't sell. People were rummaging through these toys. In fact, if I can find myself another box, maybe I'll put all the little toys in a box. The little box. Take this out. I don't think someone's gonna buy that, but I guess I'll just throw it up here and then it goes in the scrap pile. Heck is this? Just a piece of fabric. Put that in there. there was a lot of peanuts and related Snoopy items in that storage unit, the last one I did out. I did. And a lot of Hello Kitty stuff. Someone bought a lot of it this morning. I did manage to sell probably 3 or 4 pairs of shoes, but these are still here. I thought these were kind of nice. I don't know, I feel like they're very city-like. Made in Chile. Interesting. People always ask me why I don't take speakers. This is actually a Bose speaker. No one wants it. I don't know, maybe you need 2. Maybe people don't buy speakers. I don't know what it is. Not too sure. Alright, what kind of didn't sell today? Sold 1 Nerf gun. These floor mats did not sell, which I'm kind of surprised, but I thought this would sell. But I guess it's more of like a holiday thing. You see it, you're not really like, oh, that's Snoopy. So that didn't sell. I sold, I think, 3 or 4 of these shoes, but these are the remaining ones. The one thing that definitely didn't sell was this crock, and that's because you flip it over and you see made in China, distributed by such and such, and it kind of comes off as maybe something that came from Hobby Lobby. And I think people see it and they're thinking, oh, we're at a flea market, it's probably an antique, even though it doesn't really look like an antique. But I've asked $5 here. I probably said that to maybe 6 people, and no one has wanted to pay the $5. I'm pretty sure there's people out there who are probably like, $5 is a great deal. I might even buy it for $5, but I don't need it, so I'm not buying it for $5. But aside from that, the dolls really didn't sell. I sold like 2 or 3 boxes of these clown things. None of these shoelaces sold. I figured that would probably be a tough sale. I think this came out of that house in New Jersey, and I don't think people really want shoelaces. This is not glass, it's plastic. Surprisingly, stuff from the trash that I picked up. That is the remaining items. Beehive also didn't sell. And it's not really like a display thing for me. It's more about, you know, because you guys see people dig through these boxes in the morning. People make up piles everywhere. It's not really a display thing. Most of the people will see everything that I put out. Once in a while, some things will be hidden, but yeah. I'm very fortunate to kind of be one of the people at the flea market that people don't skip my stand as much as, you know, maybe someone else who's kind of a junker, they do. Sometimes people who are junkers, if you ask too much money for the stuff and you're selling box lot items, then you screw yourself. You can't ask a lot of money just because you're at a flea market and just because you pay a lot and whatever it might be. You kind of have to just know your product. I think that's the biggest thing, because if you're a junker, you sell junk, and you ask too much, you're going to eliminate the crowd that looks at your stuff because you have good deals. So it's kind of just knowing what you're doing.
Yeah, take your shoes. Take them.
I did sell a bunch of linens that were in this box. Not exactly the season for sweaters. I figured that would be it'll probably be a tough one. I've always said clothes are really hard to sell. If you're selling new clothes, that is, it's tough to sell because you need the right size, you need the right style, you need the person who wants to buy clothes at a flea market. In fact, a lot of yard sales or a lot of rummage sales around here don't even do clothes because it's just so much stuff that just ends up not selling. But I end up donating it all. It goes in one of those bins. There's actually one by me that donates money back to the firehouse for an amount of weight that you drop off. So that's nice. So bunches of empty boxes. That whole area is all empty boxes. Do have like 1.5 bins of clothes. I don't think I sold one sweater today, but then again, it's kind of warm. This is the stuff I'm bringing back right here, these 3 boxes. I had so many people ask me about this frog. I don't know why it says first and second on it. And so many people looked at this crock, but like I said, you flip it over, it's brand new. But this stuff is coming back. Any Hello Kitty stuff I'll bring again for a second time. But this kind of ceramic stuff, that's all going away. The biggest shocker today is I did not have anyone ask me about this speaker. And it seems to be like such a hit and miss topic on the channel when I don't pick these up out of the trash. And the fact that no one wanted a Bose speaker is kind of crazy, at least to me. I feel like a Bose speaker would definitely sell. I'm going to donate it. I'm not going to throw it in the trash. I don't know where I got it from, but the fact that a Bose speaker no one even asked me about, it's kind of crazy, considering that I leave so many nice brands, or not nice brands, off brands, in the garbage. I'm like, yeah, I don't think those really sell. So I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. Let's throw these last tables in here.
What's this?
Piece of Walmart. Yeah.
Going to stop off at the donation, not the donations. I'm going to stop off at some donation bins to drop off those clothes, but I'm going to stop off at the recycling place to recycle all that cardboard. A lot of it's just beat up. I don't think you can recycle wet cardboard, but some of those might have a little wet bottom on them. That didn't sound the best. I would say this: it got very sunny, very hot from a day where. It's a day where it was raining when I left, like legit raining. When I woke up, it was raining even more. Crazy. I always say this: if it ends up being a nice day like today, it's always a win situation. If you're trying to sell, you got to play the weather like from 9 o'clock to maybe like 10:30, 11:30. That is the big trick, because that's when the buyers come out. 8:30 or 11:30. A lot of people forget that it was pouring yesterday when all these vendors were packing up, but if you look around, not a lot of pickup trucks. Everyone has vans, box trucks, cargo vans over there. There's one pickup truck, but if you have a pickup truck, it's going to be hard to pack in the rain, which it rained all day yesterday, so it's hard to pack. This side field's even filling in. That's what I feel bad about. It's like it turned into a nice day and there's just not that many vendors. Like this whole hill is empty. This hill is usually filled of people, both lined up right here and then lined up over there and then lined up on the back side. This side part usually has a bunch of people. It's amazing. I did really, really well. I don't count my money until like forever from now, but I did very well, and that seems to be the thing. You can get here when it's supposed to rain. Turns out nice day. You do all right. All right, all packed up from the flea market. Gonna stop off here and grab some good old stuff from the whatchamacallit house. Can't take the printer. That I can't take. These might even be, as I say, these might even be plastic, but they say permacast. Maybe they're casted plastic. Is that even a thing? I'm not sure. A router, and I can probably grab the rest of it. So always on the move. I am not going to cut the cord on this printer, nor am I going to take it. Or take the Yeah, I'm just, no. One thing is, sometimes those cords go bad from your printer to your desktop or your laptop. Surprisingly, somehow they go bad. So I was going to take that one, but mine works fine, so I'm not going to be that guy. I'm not going to clip the cord, even though you can't scrap those printers. You can scrap those wires, but I feel like that'd be a real jerk move to do, because somebody really wants a printer. There it is. And although ink for the printer probably costs more than the printer itself, I'm not going to do that. Just like that, we're back in here. I feel like sometimes things don't ever sell, and just, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with these speakers. These I might put on Facebook Marketplace, but these guys are really heavy, and I got this with a whole bunch of musical stuff, like this drum set over here, which I don't even know what I'm going to do with this. This thing is so bulky and just, it's an electronic drum set, and who knows if it works. I bought out a whole collection of, I wouldn't say like musical equipment, but it was, a guy was in like a band, and so he had all like, I don't even know what you'd even call it, speakers and other things, let's just put it that way. And so far, like, none of it has sold, and kind of that Bose speaker not selling today is kind of shocking to me, so maybe it was just a day, I don't know. But I finally do have a little bit of space right here, which, fortunately, I don't really put back stuff that doesn't sell. It gets donated or thrown out. I don't really like bringing back the same stuff every week, because once you bring back too much of the same stuff, people stop shopping at your stand, because they're like, oh, that guy just has the same junk as he's always had. Store would be a lot nicer if it just went straight up and I didn't have to do what I just did. If I can just press a button, that'd probably make this a lot nicer. Like, don't you think just pressing a button and this door just going that way would be so much easier? Probably ruin the aesthetics of the open area. The open air. But that's going to wrap it up here for today's video. I'm going to quickly unload these tables. I have more tables here. And then we'll be off trash picking. So tomorrow's video should be a full episode of trash picking. Hopefully I'll find a bunch out there. I don't know. A lot of people had garbage out on the way back, and it's still a little early. It's like 11 o'clock. So I'm going to try to get a move on here. And hopefully today or tomorrow's video will be a fun adventure, because today was a fun adventure. I guess we can finally say that today was a success. And I didn't make a huge mistake going today, because it turned out to be a great day, a beautiful day, and moved a lot of inventory. Although it doesn't look like it moved a lot of inventory. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit the like button. Subscribe for more treasure hunts. Until next time, have a great day. Keep living a dream. Peace.